And I told you I would be right back. That was very quick, wasn't it? Wasn't It's almost like I didn't leave at all. It's wild. But since I did that, didn't ruin my recording or anything, did it? Not frozen, am I? I don't think so. Nope. Fantastic. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on. Crabs! I can't kill the crabs. Oh, fucking. I can kill the crabs. Game of the year. Oops. I activated my thing. And crabs back on the menu, boys. I'll take that short sword just so. That's one of the ingredients. Daddy gotta eat. Tasty crab. Damn it. Oh, the game's mightiest foe. Okay, you can dash in, do an uppercut with that. Let's check out this campfire up here. Sue's making camp. Anybody friendly? I doubt it for some reason. Nope, nope, that doesn't look like a friend. Not friend shaped. Perhaps the name Corpse Eater gave it away. I don't mean torn armor. I will take the fishing. Nice. Okay, cool. I can fish now. Is it really an RPG game in 2026 if you can't fish? I don't think it is. Was it ever an RPG game if you couldn't fish? I don't think it was. Fight my way over towards the statues. What I'm doing. Yeah, let me get this iron ore. Let me get Daddy. Daddy wants that iron ore. Oh, I'll stand up and stretch. Oh, you're right, watch. I needed that. Oh, thank you. Such a smart watch. It's almost like I paid for it to be a smart watch. It's crazy. Oh. You, sir. What to do with you over here, sir? Sir. Sir. Oh, I ran right into that spitball, didn't I? Hitting me's a bad idea. rope, leather, and wood. I'm gonna go find me a winch. And not the mechanical kind. Damn it! Die, crab! I want your delicious crab meat! Fucking crabs, man. I'm telling you, man, it makes lobster bisque and you're fucking bullshitting me. Ah, pork and garlic's a good combo. Cabbage ain't a damn thing. How about venison and potatoes? Venison and potatoes ain't a damn thing. Venison and onions ain't a damn thing. Beef and cabbage ain't anything. You would think it would be. Groats by themselves ain't shit. Of course, fishing that by itself. That's okay. I mean, that cooks more food over 30 seconds, yeah. Get that cheese. I assume you're a merchant of some kind. Okunin cinnamon sage.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam?
Thing.
Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is. Right, of course. Silly me. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
They can even see in the dark, like cats.
Oh, that I do. That I do. It's really hard being a human, isn't it? I mean, we can get hurt so easily. Even falling from a tree could kill us. Can you imagine? Or we could catch an illness that makes our skin crack and blister. Not to mention aging. I mean, it is horrifying. Anyway, where were we? I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me. I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that? I'm glad you asked. My name is Okunin Cinnamon Sage, and I'm a travelling merchant. I specialise in the various odds and ends I find on my travels. Feel free to take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting. I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons. Or nails. Or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
Yeah, you have a thing against iron. It's a really good relic. Wow. It's a really good wand. That's what weird plasma's good for. Okay. White button, 10 health over 10 seconds. Carnation, 15 health over 10.
Done already? Are you sure that's all you need? I have some incredibly tasty berries.
I ate them already.
Unless I ate them. Oh. Yeah, I think I ate them.
I think I ate them. Feel you, buddy. I'm a big fan of berries myself. I think they're pretty tasty. Alright. Glad I made my way over here to talk to you for a little bit. Strange half-temple shrine thingy. Alright, there's the map. And here I be. Okay. And this is the Horns of the South. Okay. And we're headed for the shadow of the Horn. Alright, too easy. The road leads right there. Yeah, this is the kind of game I've been waiting for. I've been trying to play a game like this for a while, man. I've missed this. First-person exploration, janky first-person combat, atmospheric, crafting materials to collect out the ass. A lot about it's right up my alley. Setting off in a direction on an adventure to get something done, but getting sidetracked by whatever.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot.
Is it?
You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy. What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground.
I agree.
That it pays well, if the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway. Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. For a moment there, I was worried you... I can't stand their kind.
You're right about that.
Not bad!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, dude. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Oh, shit. That's my bad
I
horse.
feel tougher than you!
I'm sorry, Horst.
I fought tougher than you!
Yeah, I'm sure you have, but... I did not mean to do that, Horst. I'm sorry. Damn, I feel terrible now. My man was just mining. Well, fuck. Looks like we're going down the mining tunnels. Damn, I feel terrible. I didn't mean to hit Horst like that. It ain't worth the reload. Sometimes you gotta live with your consequences of the actions. Yo, what's up with this place? Loot for days. I got food, butter. Tools, potions, what in the world? Score one for the good guys. I mean, he is dead. I'm assuming this is probably all of his stuff. Horse or whatever's. But, don't seem like he needs it much anymore. Since there was a slight misunderstanding out front. Oh, why not a tree? I like how it's 3 swings to get to it. I wonder if materials ever respawn. I'm gonna look that up. Look that up real quick. Yeah, 24 hours to a few days. Okay. Of course, high tier nodes require longer than that. That makes perfect sense. You're an animal. Oh, glowy, and I thought I'd be able to break it, but no, all I did was piss off Horst. And the man had to die for it. We'll come get some boys. Oh, I missed that. Getting swarmed by the undead here. Oh, lucky me, I leveled up. Oh, I got lucky on that one too. Nice. The hell are you? Oh, we're gonna have to fight, aren't we? We're gonna have to fight, aren't we? I'm not. That is not gonna be a good time. I pray to you, my bloody goddess. Many sacrifices have been given in her name here, have they not? Damn it, that's what digging looks okay. Digging areas look like. Appears to be, the sun appears to be setting. It's probably time to find some sort of, accommodations for the evening. Be that a campground site or, an inn. Ah. The gate to La East. I see. I'm assuming that is my destination. Probably should try to get there before that dips below the horizon. Let's go. Cool as shit.
They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now that you're free. You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before.
Thanks.
Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death.
No.
You lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word. I'm Abigail, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fight you,
she
brother.
had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far. Yes, off you go.
Yeah, you're just too casually offering out death and shit, man, and you look geared to the hilt. If I could beat you and take that gear, that'd be great, but, yeah, I don't think I got a chance for that. remember. Come back and talk to you. To get up here and save. You know what? Screw it. Mama ain't raised no motherfucking bitch. This is what the save button's for. I bet he two-shots me. How much you want to bet he two-shots me? Actually. Make sure it's properly labeled.
Still, I'm more than...
Look at that sword, oh god! And then I hit him and it does damage to me! Yeah, not a chance on God's green earth. Yeah, not a chance on God's green earth. He riposts you and instantly kills you. If you were stupid enough to try to gank him. Alright, cool. Good to know. Really pretty game in its own right. I mean, is it like Unreal Engine 5 graphical powerhouse? Oh my god, Cyberpunk 2077, it looks like life. No, but still very pretty in its own way. Ah, cool. A drunk asleep on guard. I love that. I love that.
Whoa, what's happening?
One of my favorite things.
In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before. All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits.
I could have killed you and then got in and killed a whole lot more people.
This pin, I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. Have a Open it!
Yeah. We're gonna have... Yeah, please tell me. Alright, cool.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided.
I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
That's correct. My name is Dillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the Keepers to fight. The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin. Well, you've probably heard about the Druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it. Most of them, the survivors, have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him? His name was Slaudyard. He was lurking near Blood Lake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarred since that day. Some say that Slaudyard came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons.
Not local simpletons.
There are rumors that the Rita tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small scrimmages. But who knows how it would end. I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgaine would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place, and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart.
Seems that way.
Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board.
Do you keep bandits none so far. The Keepers don't want to risk being changed. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Oh, you have. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like, I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls.
I love people who've never really experienced violence. Their naivete is precious. If you've never truly inflicted violence or seen violence inflicted upon others, I mean real violence. I ain't talking a bad car wreck or even a bad murder scene. I mean, I'm talking about like violence. Yeah.
I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life. Yeah, I've been like this
I'm glad
since
this
I was a
guy's
child.
talking shit. Thank you.
The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one.
Wonderful.
And there are quite a lot of them in Camelot, and I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am. Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin. I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land. I need to think, if I remember anything. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge.
Oatmeal with milk. What is grots with milk? It makes undercooked food. Butter, flour, and milk makes pancakes. That's a good combo to know. Flour and butter make nothing. Potatoes makes nothing. Pork and parsley makes pork aspic. Okay. Sea soup, okay. 3 things of seafood makes sea soup. Okay. Those are good things to know. All good things to know. Hot goo, baby! I don't know why that's so funny to me. I don't know, every time I see the hot goo, it makes me laugh, because I'm a child. That's why it's so funny to me, because I'm a fucking child. Sir, it makes me hard to watch people get beat. Oh, come watch you beat your mom then. And like back to my statement earlier, it does sound yeah, a bad murder scene is probably about like the closest thing. If you've never seen that in like real person, like in real life, then you don't really know what it is you're asking for. Hollywood always underplays how truly gory death is. Like, there is way more blood in the human body than you think there should be. And they never get that part right. Hollywood never gets that part right. Alright, so I gotta wait till daytime, I'm assuming. Yeah. Can I sit, or is there a place I should...
The horns of the south, the crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed.
That's smart.
I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Let's rest till morning. Okay, so it does kind of have dynamic weather. Okay, cool.
What do you want?
Do we talk to a little bit more respect than that?
I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin
Oh
let
no,
you
he's
in.
drunk as shit.
He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action.
Good.
The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade. And that leaves only the captain.
Le Capitan.
However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out, whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home. Excalibur. You want to pull it out?
Oh no.
That's a good one.
Excalibur.
Well, be
Oh
my
yeah,
guest.
yeah.
If you think you can,
Yeah,
go
sure
ahead.
do.
But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it. We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north. But somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand. The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep, so I couldn't. And truth be told, I didn't particularly want to. We don't get many recruits, and you're, well...
Expendable, yeah.
Sure, let's go with that. There is a local legend about a dark druid named... Slaughter? Slaudier? Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend, though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this. It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South.
Sweating. It's
The
hot up
keepers
here.
and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there.
I'm telling you, you live on
But
the
after
third
the
story.
flood, it's been pretty much abandoned.
My apartment's the very top one, so the heat from both apartments below me comes straight up, and it cooks my damn apartment.
Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power.
Once the sun
Fat
goes
lot
down a
of
little
good it
bit
did
more,
them. I'm not gonna lie.
actually.
I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural.
There we go. Open that window up. Let some of that breeze in. Some of that fresh air. Nice, cool outside air in.
It's not far, and it's hard to miss.
Sun's
But
down
honestly,
low enough there won't be
I'd suggest you go
blowing
see Mark
right in my
first.
eyes.
You don't really know what you're
Blinding
walking
me.
into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand. Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
Yeah, it's right at 5:30. Sunset's 5:50, so... According to my watch, sunset's 5:50, so it'll be real soon.
I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. He deals with the serious matters I don't want to know anything about. I take care of our everyday life. Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them.
Happily.
You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you?
Oh, this dress feels good.
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. It used to belong to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the
I
ships.
can hear that in my headphones.
And where the
my
workers
shoulders
lived
and
with their
back.
families. Ah, those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming, and there were less and less new
I'll play
keepers.
this back. I wonder if I can hear
And
that.
the others left looking for a better life. Until, at last, the sea took most of it.
God, that hurts so much, but it feels so good.
What else was there to do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. Not since the monsters started coming out of the sea. We wiped out most of them, but new ones showed up every now and then. Mark, our hunter, keeps an eye on the place. You can talk to him if you want.
No. Slap that over there. Her little beard.
Depends on your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know. Ask Marg. I'm pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating nothing but fish.
That's why everybody's grumpy. Gotcha.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum?
I was a prisoner
You look
there.
fine, but if you were there, near him... I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Dead as dreams, brothers in arms. Alright, let's check out all these quests. So we got main, side, and miscellaneous. First piece of his souls tied to Excalibur, Caradoc, the night he broke me out. That's what I need to be working on. Okay. What do these symbols mean? That's a stash. County board. People. Or the 8th. Oh, okay, cool. This gives you, at least gives you the last location of them. May not give you like an updated real-time era, which I appreciate, but it does give you a rough estimate. And that's where Jackass is. That one-shots you. Talking tomorrow, okay. Some strange happened in the crypt of the cemetery near the Horns. I've been asked to deal with it. Fergus told me to speak with Mar about the events of the cemetery. Where's Mar? Close am I to over encumbrance? Ah, okay. I'm at medium. don't have a very far draw distance from what I can tell, but as I said, it's far from an ugly game. Far from ugly. Skyrim climb. Spam that Y button.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always
These
resonate within
guys.
your soul. What do you mean, my child?
Nothing, brother.
I don't doubt it. We have many research teams there. We also have herbalists, researchers of the weirdness, keepers of druid... Ah, that repetition was unintentional. I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics. The horns of the south are my home. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe. So it's your word. As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. Swords and fire will hold back beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in an age, yet the weird does not creep near it. Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The Keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient. Something beyond the Church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone.
What are you, Arthur?
Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold? A weapon? A prayer? I've seen men with all three fall just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough. It's a sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery. Many of my brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom?
And who is Kai?
The weirdness
I wanna learn
twists
more about
and
that too.
warps, yes. It consumes and it takes. But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the Church most of all. Understanding. Certainly, Kai's blessings know no bounds, but sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so, yeah, I already got blood transfusion. Got that. Now that's new. A light cast buff. Heals you instantly. Requires 7 spirituality. Now that's a good one. It's another good one. I like both of those. I want them both. And I only have 198 gold. But I need 2,800 just to get both of those spells. And I need at least 7 spirituality to be able to use them. can use it, but it costs me way more mana and is way less effective.
May Kai's word always...
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. Neat.
What do you think of scale armor? Scale armor. What do you think of it? The ones all the keepers wear. Sure, maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement, but it doesn't provide the best protection. Someone just needs to stab you between the scales and you're done for. Vanilla armor is much better. That will prevent you from being run through with a polearm or getting shot with a bow. It's also much more comfortable. I read a lot about it. In Volume 4 of the Armourer's Almanac, Arden's Shadowblade describes the differences between various types of armour. For example, chainmail allows for a good range of movement, but it's heavy. It also provides poor protection against blunt weapons, and its production is laborious.
Laborious.
Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and armour. He has great knowledge of materials, techniques, and history. A true expert. Everything he writes is interesting. I would love to meet him one day. I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Besides, the keepers rarely go outside the walls nowadays. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, he could send me out scouting in just my underwear. Perhaps you're right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the scales, I'll go straight to the quartermaster and give him an earful.
I bet you will.
No, but I have knowledge from books and a lot of thoughts on the subject, so I know what it would be like to wear different armour. Oh, of course. I mean, I've never made one. I'm not an armourer. But I've read so much about it that I'm sure it won't be a problem. Here's the page from the Armourer's Almanac that explains the process.
Thanks, silly.
Hey, tell me, can you read?
Barely.
Listen, I'm no good with words. Could you read me a letter from my sister? She's learning how to read and write. Can you believe it? She writes letters to me. I'm so proud of her. Oh,
yeah, man,
thanks.
Of course.
Here's the letter.
I didn't even do that. This game has got story, man. Brother,
And what did it say? Everyone's healthy? No, you must have misunderstood something. What do I do now? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I should go back to him, right? I guess. I guess that's true. Yes. Excuse me. I need to be alone.
No, it's just a video game character, man. I'm probably relating too much into it, but I mean, I've seen service members get terrible, terrible news and not be allowed to go back, because what are they gonna do? They'll be on deployment or out. Like, deployment I can even kind of understand. You're in the middle of Iraq or Afghanistan. Like, we can't just send you back because your dad had a heart attack. Like, it sucks, you know what I mean? But if it looks like he's gonna make it and there's no funeral, then what are you gonna do? But I mean, I've seen guys, we've been out in training, like, get a call that their wife's had a miscarriage or their mom's died or whatever, and basically get told the same thing. Well, what are you gonna do about it? What is you going back gonna change? Yeah, because I know the next 2 weeks of this field rotation is so much more important than anything like that. That's, you know, what are you gonna do, you know? Yeah. Oh, don't worry. My mental health rant video's coming. It's coming. I'm slowly trying to put it together and put it out in a way that makes me sound the least amount of crazy as I can. But my mental health, modern mental health with men, and especially in veterans, this rant is coming.
Are you here to keep me company or put me out of my misery? Just kidding. I love the view, but this weather is killing me. You don't say. I didn't choose to be here. Our beloved quartermaster sent me to freeze my arse off. He said as punishment for spitting on the good name of the keepers, whatever the hell that means.
What'd you do?
I just got drunk in the tavern and lost half my pay, and maybe some of my clothes. But I mean, why would he even care? It was my gold. I can spend it how I please. Oh, aye, I need a warm coat, and I mean the absolute warmest coat you can get, huh? Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. I'd ask myself, but he's not exactly speaking with me these days. Stupid. That's what I was. I may or may not have commented on our blacksmith's skill.
Not a good idea.
I gave him a blade to sharpen, and when I got it back, it was still dull. Osprey swore he did his job properly. I said he's getting old. And so on and so forth, until it turned out that my mate had played a trick on me, swapped my sword with another one that was as dull as a stump. I tried to make amends with Osprey, but the old man's pride is as stiff as his steel. Can't say I blame him. Now, here I am, frozen to the bone and in need of a hand. You got one to spare? Thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
Try to find you a warm jacket when I return from one of my adventures here, sure.
Always good to have a little rest.
Who said that? What foul demon has spoketh? It's like, yes, the courtyard walls. Inner battlements for your quartermasters at.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Ridderick, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of the South. The museum holds a collection of 72 items of the so-called movable, tangible heritage. The collection includes big and small items that represent the world surrounding the keepers of the Horns of the South from the 1st to the 6th century of the Avalonian era. Here you will find militaria, craft tools, everyday objects, furniture, textiles, coins, religious artifacts. I'd say all exhibits are worthy of your attention, but I could point you to the ones I personally think to be the most notable, or subjectively, of course, the most interesting.
Interesting.
Those would be the items that used to belong to Sewell Firstfoot. What is also worth mentioning is... Yes, it's remarkable, isn't it? Sewell's boots were sewn from 3 pieces of tanned... On the outer side of each shoe, you can find a decorative brass buckle. It means that even the keepers of that time must have... It is indeed, and the horn was used by Sewell during wartime, not only for signaling. It has a brass mouthpiece and silver fittings on its... It's a memento of the visit of the legendary ruler of Avalon. Impressive, isn't it? The tableware is made of tin coated with silver. It consists of a plate, a bowl, and a chalice. The edges, that detail, and the fact that those are the only wares from that time that have survived to the...
Correct me if I'm wrong, I am not exactly an expert on the legend of King Arthur, the actual legend anyway. I know as much as anybody does about the silly sword and the stone and Camelot and all that crap. But when he died, didn't he go to Avalon? Like, in the real story, in the real legend, didn't he go to Avalon and is going to come back from Avalon to lead Britain in their utmost time of need? Isn't that the legend? Like he was cast off and that's where he went? Pretty sure.
Oh, truly? I never expected to hear such a naive
Well,
question.
fuck
What do they teach you in those rural schools? But you are fortunate, Saras. The flagship of King Arthur's fleet. A group of the unfortunate individuals misled by the empty promises of Merlin's apprentice Nimue dared to seize Saras. And several smaller vessels also, in a clumsy attempt to return to the homelands. All of this in the midst of wartime turmoil on the eve of victory. Naturally, such treason could not go unpunished. King Arthur ordered Merlin to summon a terrible storm that dragged the rebels to the bottom of the sea. He did so to prevent anyone else from following in their footsteps. He wisely believed that returning to their homelands amounted to little more than a romanticized form of extended suicide. Honor and glory to King Arthur for that decision. Had more people followed the rebels' example, Avalon would not have retained enough population to maintain stability and form a functioning society. Really? Do you mean it? Thank you. That's really nice to hear. I'm not used to positive feedback.
Hey man, I like
Usually
history.
people only come here when they've had too much to drink and decided that it'd be fun to come over and start mocking me, or touching the exhibits with their greasy fingers. The last person who seemed to actually be interested in the museum was Lady Elaine. We talked a bit about Captain Lex and the trip that ended tragically in the year 513. It was described in The Last Voyage of the Andraste. An interesting read, although I'd say it should be classified as fiction. Lady Elaine thought differently. Apparently she's looking for the wreck of the Andraste. Can you believe that? Definitely. Personally, I believe that people gifted with curious minds should share their observations, for there's always a chance it will result in new developments. You should find
You never know what kind of synthesis can be found. Synthesis can be found from opposing ideals. Not even necessarily opposing, just different fields. When an engineer meets a biologist, or a programmer meets a friggin' archaeologist, like weird things can happen, man. Cool things can happen.
It began in the year 542. It is the crowning achievement of it. It took them years of tremendous effort. I don't doubt it. Since you're drawing on available sources, we, as you can probably guess... Oh, of course! Sewell was an outstanding commander whose strategic mind, bravery, and charisma contributed to our capture of the South from the Four Dwellers. He was also the founder of the Horns of the South, so I can say with absolute conviction that if it were not for Sewell Firstfoot, we wouldn't even be standing here having this conversation.
Cool. Well, we got to have a little chit chat with the historian here. I'm assuming those are his boots. Cool. The soup spoon, yeah. Yeah, see you later, Rick. Just go ahead and get out of here. No reason to be in here. Let's go do this mission. Ooh, don't hurt me. Alright. Okay, that's just far enough to hurt you. That's not very far fall damage, but I'll take it. Alright.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
I like
And
her.
who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Yeah, sure.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. Right. What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything. Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought, until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature. Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there.
Yeah, I would have pronounced your name Orlaith. See, I'm glad you fixed that for me, because yeah, I definitely would say your name is pronounced Orlaith, if left up to me.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place. Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. I have no home in Timberwall. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craft.
Sketching. I can sketch whenever I want? That's cool. Yes. Yeah, I need that. Nice. Excuse me. So it'd be 10, 20, 5% movement speed increase when not in combat. Like, yeah, that's neat.
Try not to get...
Doesn't really draw their face, but that's cool. That's really cool. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's neat. Oh, wow. Okay, that's touchy. That's touchy. Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, man? We can't tell. Okay. Ah, hey, you piece of shit.
You come little. Nobody asked your opinion. Maybe I'll... But always... I'm not guarded. Aye, that's for me to decide. Me a throw past to the...
Yeah.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new. Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers, but the longer I live, and I'd kill for a slice of that. As if it were that easy. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses. Really? Sure, I remember it well.
This is mother's pie recipe. Flour, eggs, and blueberries. Okay, blueberry pie. Alright. That's really good. Onion bun, what is that? Butter. Butter, onion, and flour. That's a really good combo. throats, cabbage, and venison. That's a good combo. Yeah, 3 fish fillets make sea soup. Oats and groats. Crap to lose, it just strikes my little monkey brain so well. Fires off them little dopamine receptors. What the halibut? Yeah, we ain't doing mom's pie right now. There we go. Yeah, let's follow the road around to the left here. You right, something isn't right. The fuck y'all got going on over here?
Ah, gotcha!
Gotcha! That's touchy. Alright. Ooh, you do a little matrix moving, do you?
We'll make short work of you. I'll have your head on a pike. I'll have your head on a pike.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Your gold belongs to us now. You fight like a milkmaid. Your rodents.
I'm whooping that ass, though.
I will bless you.
Whooping that ass, though, ain't I?
Your wealth is ours. You'll have to do better than that. Your gold belongs to us now.
This is my gold all belongings to use now.
I'll have your head on a pike.
And I'll have you cut down like a bitch. How about that? How about that shit, bitch? Oh, and y'all killed the horses? Oh, y'all some bastards. Fuck the people, but the horses, man? Really? Chained to a rock. One of them troll things, I think.
Stay sharp.
Man, you got bodied in like 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Like, really just in 13 seconds. Like, 0.13 seconds. Really freaking quick. Do I need all that right there? Hell yeah. I just made 6 healing potions. Is it okay, whatever. I'll take it.
Stay sharp.
Good swing, sir. Good swing.
Oil out your
Hitting me is not a good idea, is it? It hurts, don't it? Love my helmet. Love builds that retaliate with damage when you hit somebody. He's a poniard. That was a poniard. Even that broken claymore's better off. 19 to 20. You throw another point in strength. Do what the person said. Or suffer. Suffer.
I will bleed you. Your road is here. You're finished.
Am I? Last I checked, I was just getting started.
Your money or your life?
I will take them arrows. You morons have ham patience is right, and I need a hangman's noose. Bow. That actually might be better than the bow that I got going on. Shit. And I don't think I have any cobweb to make it through the night. So I have to make a run for the horns of the south. Bed down for the night and come back out for more adventures. There's Ass Whooper Supreme 5000. Son of a bitch. Did I get him? I think I put him to sleep. I need that venison. My bad, man. I'm sorry. Alright, cool. I don't feel so bad adventuring around here at night. Around this little area. I don't want to go too far from the safety of the walls. We're going too far from the safety of the walls. Are you in the stocks, drunk,
I'm not
asleep on guard?
You want something from me. Are you happy now? Pix and Dalray, and they say, oh, peaceful. Oh, except, yeah, so get me started. I grew up. But there's one good. But one day my parents just they keep. So I presume it's owned some.
Oh God.
We had some special routes there for. Oh, should you ever be in the area, go to the tavern and try. Nobody gets in. Oh, but you have this thing. Just don't forget about ye old keeper. Me. I mean. Well, we got 2 lighthouses that look kinda like horns. Well, there's me and the rest of the guys. Technically, the captain is in charge, but in truth, it's the core master who keeps an eye on everything. And then there's the village. We keep the old and wounded there, and a bunch of beggars who claim they escaped from bandits. Oh yeah, we have. Yeah? I don't care about that damn toothpick. The core master jerks off every Arthurian legend.
Fantastic. Alright, find me a sleepy spot. Spot for me to take a little nappy poo.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course. You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So... Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you. You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it. And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already. Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess. Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course. You see? It takes one to know one, and that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut. Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud. It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game. Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history. That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks. You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it? You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else. You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh?
You're gonna be
and
dead
while we're
very
at it,
soon,
I have to get
aren't
back
you?
to work. I'm on duty.
I'm gonna find you hanged. I mean, is it just laying out for me to take? I'll take it. Can the abandoned house become Justin's house? I mean, Azazel's. Azazel's house. Oh, you got me. You know my real first name. Ooh, I found blueberries. I slept in Cyrax's house. I'm well rested. I'm also missing a third of my blood. It's the bedbug tax. Just don't mind me. Just got my random satchel with my cabbage in it. I want a good spear, man. Hook me up with a good spear. May the power of Christ compel you, whatever the hell that was. Just randomly got compelled to come over there. Found 10 coins. Yeah, what is that goddamn sound? Hey, big guy.
Stay focused.
No outlaw, come get some. I'll beat you till your cheeks are numb.
Your gold belongs to us now.
God, the weight on hits just feels good. Some more of them wood arrows, another bow to sell, another hood to sell. Rosa. Rosa, Rosa, Rosa. You already know. Sorry. That's the songs in my head. It's an old one right there. St. John and Future. It's an old one. Not as old as some of the stuff I'd be listening to, but it is kind of an old track.
Your money or your life? That's all you've got.
You can say my money or my wife, you can have her. You can have that bitch. See, I hate when I do that. When you look down, hit X by accident, trying to heal with your half-assed healing item, and end up looting all.
Something?
Oh my god, that pig's coming right at me.
Your wealth is ours.
It's like getting hit with a 2x4, ain't it? Ooh, what's that? Gotta put some more points in the decks. Strength to fully use my broadsword. Pretty sure. Yep. More broken claymore. Yep. Doing that 24 damage now. Fully swinging that meat.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen
Sit
you
back
before.
down now for a little bit. Oh yeah, feels good to sit down now. All right.
It depends on who's asking and why. No, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Gross.
I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things I found out during my hunts. No.
All right.
Because I'm not an interesting person. You need to understand that when someone enlists with the Horns of the South, he leaves his former self outside the walls of the keep.
I am not an interesting person.
His old life, it loses all meaning. If someone comes here and gets political, well, they'll end up disappointed. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but becoming the captain is a curse for any true keeper. It's not the honor others on Avalon seem to think it is. Because the captain answers to Camelot and its representative, Galahad. So every captain needs to get political, whether he likes it or not. And the current Galahad is a real piece of shit. He burns people under any pretext whatsoever, or none at all. He sows terror. I have no respect for the man. Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for. I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
That's good, chat. Feeling pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a really good day. It's been a really good day.
Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless. After what happened with the sunken village. I guess death took the very soul of this land. Must be quite alluring for that lot. Because I'm not stupid or suicidal. I can go up against a few undead, but their masters are a different story. I'm a simple hunter, while they have the power to raise the dead. Arrows are only good against magic if you're far away from the caster, which is impossible in the crypt. But if you decide not to help, I'll have no choice, will I? Or I could just wait for the necromancer to be destroyed by what they summoned. It happens sometimes, from what I've heard.
Good. Figure it out.
Try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
One gold piece left. Off we go. Oh, Jesus. Out there honking. Shit scared me kinda. I thought it was a grindy low fucking throwing a car at me. Grindy low or whatever you pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it was somebody out in the parking lot honking their horn though. I do have my window open cracked still from earlier when it was hot as hell in here. It's good in here now. Feels real good. Yeah, I can hear somebody out there opening car doors. Somebody getting impatient. Somebody getting impatient, stream. Okay, there's a whole little beach village down there. Check out a little water shrine and everything. Let's go check that out. Let's clear out this friggin' cemetery. Okay, just got dark and oppressive for no damn reason. Oh shit, that was a complete waste. Good to know those are heals. Ooh, that run charge. Ooh, that crit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. I'm going to thin this horde out a little bit. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Come on, get it. Get it. Come on, get it. Come on, come get it. Ooh, that was a little intense. That was a little intense. That was a lot of bodies, man. Holy cow. They straight up threw a lot at me right there. Get out of here, wolf. You want some too, Wolf? You ain't want this. You know what I want, though? Get rid of this bag. Alright. Crypt I needed to go in. Not a crypt I needed to go in. Not a crypt I needed to go in. I'm assuming you're friendly for now. Sweet. It's a sweet ass set of armor.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up in this way is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls the senses, clouds the mind. Terrible for coordination.
Terrible for coordination.
I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip,
Jesus.
Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is.
That's adorable.
Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten. Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated.
Master.
Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore. Master is Master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions.
Good point.
Dunno. Usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long. You want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could. Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. Has never changed. Just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely. My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place, but I'm not dead, alive, what's the difference? Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came? That was when people stopped coming here. I don't... Interested in local history, are you? I can let you in. It's constant work, as you can clearly see. Oh, did you know that some prominent keepers Oh, and when you're back...
Nice. I reached level 5. Sweet. Swan Knight. Ooh. I need to go out here and rest and level up real quick. La da da da. She's got recipes. That's one nice stuff. I'll have to check that out when I'm able to forge stuff. I bet that night gear is cool as shit. Got nowhere near what I need to make it, and it's super expensive, but I bet it's cool. Alright. Time to put y'all back to sleep, little bones. Go back to sleep. Just take a nap. Come on. Bastards. Bastards. I don't like these runes on the floor. What acorns do, but okay. Cool, I guess. Okay, yeah, you're much... Ooh, okay. Yeah, y'all are, you're a much different deal. Much different deal, okay. Alright, yeah, I'm finally getting overweight. Yeah, I can feel it. Yep, alright. How much does that weigh? My God, 100 pounds? My God. Hot goo. No wonder that knight hits so hard. It's swinging around 100 pounds of schmeat. Right at your face. Ah, yeah. Nah, y'all ain't that bad. It's just y'all hit stupid hard for no fucking reason. Your attacks are super telegraphed. And y'all drop a crazy amount of XP when I kill you, so I'm down for that.
Careful there! Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta kill you though, bro.
Oh, please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore. The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but that's absurd. And you don't understand. Very well.
Yeah, unfortunately. You go ahead and... And as soon as you're down, both of your minions are dead. Do you know how that works? That's how that always works for necromancers. Just ignore the minions. kill the summoner. And look what happens. Ah. If I was trying to be a caster. Oh. Nice. I think I pretty much finished up down here. Something up here. What is this? Ooh, what has I found? Some weird back tunnels. Them's is worth something. Them's is all worth something. Cool. Yeah, you can't get into there from here. You have to go all the way around. Ah, neat. Very neat.
Yes, it seems so. But before, I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties. If you feel so inclined, well, goodbye then. It's nice to...
Do that. I mean, that's a decent thing to do. I did kill the man after all. I can Put his body in a crypt. Taking 10 seconds. Worth the XP. Oh, shit. Okay. Are these druid crypts? Oh, did I just fucking find a cool ass shield too? Yeah. Wow, okay. I need strength and endurance to use that, but I'm keeping that around for sure. Or is this a musician? His music alone would have made him immortal. Everything else was unnecessary. You look awfully familiar. Looking a lot like the guy from the beginning. Probably just a coincidence, and I'm reading too much into that, but he's looking a lot like the guy from the beginning. He wished to raise his beloved, but chose to join her instead. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. May they both rest in peace. I hope they found each other. Slaughter rag, right? Yep. Alright, we just dip. And that's that. I got the key to the crypt. I can come and go as I need. Cool. Yeah, I can go back to the quartermaster now. Oh shit, is it nighttime? Oh, fuckity fuck. Ah, cool. I made it to morning without being attacked by the weird. Give me your mottos. Give me that parsley. Nom 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 nom. Ah, nom, 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 nom. Give it all to me. Might be something at the top of the tower. Let's find out. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Alright, so this is kind of like a tower that kind of oversees what I'm going to assume is the western face of the approach as you're approaching from the east. Certain of its tactical or strategic value, but go off, I guess. Maybe once upon a time these fortifications, obviously they did, but were much more extensive and connected in a way that makes more sense strategically and tactically.
Stay sharp.
Because the walls are thick. They're thick. Oh, shit. You know what? Fuck you. I'm sitting here trying to enjoy the architecture and you're fucking harassing me and shit. You're trying to enjoy the damn ambiance and shit and the architecture, and this motherfucker gonna try to jump me from the back. I concur, sir. Waste not, wanteth not. Alright, once you turn this quest in, I'm gonna go run and grab something to eat. And plus, I need to break this segment up too again. It's 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours long, so gotta try to minimize the upload times to YouTube. It just makes it easier on me and on download times. So, yep. Let's go ahead and run and turn this quest in, and I'm gonna go grab me something to eat from Cookout. I want me a little barbecue Sammy Arch. Some fries. Some new crinkle cut fries. Sounding like dinner to me, baby. I want to know what the deal is with the goddamn giant friggin' godlike swords plunged into the mountains on the horizon over there. Who on the planet of friggin' Avalon is large enough to even craft something that large, let alone wield it? I mean, I get that these big boys are a thing, and Titans are obviously a thing, but nothing that large. I am so running the wrong fucking way. Nothing actually, no stat actually increases strength. Strength straight up increases stamina and damage. Okay. That's just, yeah, I gotta take that. Yeah, and again, uh-huh. Yeah, I like that. Okay, yeah, I'm getting caught looking up in this stuff, and I need to go ahead and just turn this quest in so I can go get my food. Sorry. Sorry, I know that's probably really, really friggin' boring. Sorry, chat. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out so I can go get something to eat, and when I come back, we'll boot the stream back up. Kind of want to jump into Neo 3 and pick up, because I bought the actual full retail version of the game and not just a demo. I want to jump in it too, so I'm excited. It's got a couple games to play.
You know where to find me if you come across. Yes? Great. A necromancer. Good thing you got rid of him then. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. You did well. As between her and the captain, Were it up to me, she'd be long gone.
I bet it does.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong. I don't like your tone, my friend. But all right. I suspect he's at the All-Mother's Temple. But I will warn you. If he's not dead already, I'm pretty sure you'll be if you decide to go there. That's where the Doriada tribes are holed up, and they're not known for their kindness. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me sleep in the barracks. That's much appreciated. Big deal. Alright, a little bit of ways into 6. Be level 7 for too much longer. Anyway, alright chat, if you've been watching up to this point, really appreciate it. If you're catching it on demand, again, if you watch this point, I really appreciate it. A like and a sub goes a long way. I am a very small and growing channel. It's trying to grow. And I appreciate any support that you can show me. But yep, as far as that goes,